Welcome back to the channel. I'm DD Games, and today I never done a video like this before. I mean, I guess I did a video about my CD collection, but this time I'm gonna be featuring bonus stuff. My PS5, because I have Apple Music on my PS5, and I have a bunch of songs on my PS5. Not sure if this video is gonna be long, but starting off with the CDs. And Justice for All by Metallica. Waiting for the Sun, 40th Anniversary Edition by The Doors. Communique by Dire Straits. Loco Anesthetic by Nirvana. No, not the American one. This is an early British band that was also called Nirvana. I'm not sure how this is considered a studio album because it just has only 2 long tracks in it. G-Sides by Gorillaz. Nevermind by Nirvana. Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band by The Beatles. Gorillaz, self-titled. Sliver, The Best of the Box by Nirvana. This has some very early recordings when Nirvana wasn't that famous, and these are just very early songs from the 80s, from the Bleach era. This goes all the way up to 1988, 1985, all the way up to 1994. D-Sides by Gorillaz. In Utero by Nirvana. The Spaghetti Incident by Guns N' Roses. Park Life by Blur. Issues by Korn. Incesticide by Nirvana. The Grass is Greener by Colosseum. Love Over Gold by Dire Straits. The Now Now by Gorillaz. Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin. MTV Unplugged in New York by Nirvana. Iconic live performance. Flatbeat by Mr. Oizo. Foo Fighters, self-titled. I need to get the color and the shape. I feel like that's what their second album is called. I mean, it has one of their most popular songs ever long on it. Demon Days by Gorillaz. Animals by Pink Floyd. The Nothing by Korn. Song Machine by Gorillaz. The Best Stuff by Blur. Nobody's Perfect by Deep Purple. This is a live album from them. I haven't listened to this yet. I mean, I listened to one song. The one song is literally Perfect Strangers. That's the only song that I heard of this album. All of them are live tracks. Saint Anger by Metallica. I almost said Nirvana. The Great Escape by Blur. Charmless Man. Epic song. October Rust by Type O Negative. You can literally see me in the reflection of the CD. Slipknot, self-titled. Live and Rare by Korn. This is a live album. Half live album. I mean, the first 11 tracks are live tracks, and the final 2 tracks are just like unreleased tracks. For example, Proud is a common unreleased track from Life is Peachy, their second album, and Eric My Eye is the hidden track from their third album, Follow the Leader. Houses of the Holy by Led Zeppelin. Iron Maiden, self-titled. Pretty Hate Machine by Nine Inch Nails. Greatest Hits by ZZ Top. Pork Soda by Primus. Load by Metallica. Some Kind of Monster EP by Metallica. I had to turn on the flashlight so you guys can see the CD album art better. The Music of Evangelist by Genius. This is like a house synth pop album type. Also, I have not listened to this that much because it's 1 hour and 13 minutes. I mean the album is great. Iowa by Slipknot. See You on the Other Side by Korn. And finally, for the CD section is Thousand Suns by Linkin Park. Okay, moving on to Apple Music, my digital music library. So, uh, Anti Antichrist Superstar by Marilyn Manson, Roots by Sepultura, Significant Order by Limp Bizkit, 10 from 6 by Bad Company, Records by Forginner, 4 by Forginner, Head Games by Forginner, Shake It Up by The Cars, Candy O by The Cars, not sure if I can show the album cover of that, The Works by Men at Work, Two Hearts by Men at Work, Cargo by Men at Work, Facelift by Alice in Chains, Animosity by Seven Dust, Home by Seven Dust, Seven Dust self-titled, Title of the Record by Filter, Short Bus. So whenever I don't say the album name, yeah, Louder Than Love by Soundgarden. Which one is this, bro? It's called Music Videos. Inhaler by Tad. Lord, Lord Baby by Sap. Sliver, Best of the Box by Nirvana. Okay, this is the album that I need to get on CD. The Color and the Shape by Foo Fighters. Your Favorite Toy by Foo Fighters. I actually just listened to this album yesterday. It's their newest album. Same as with A Handful of Nugs EP by Primus. Weird Al Yankovic, self-titled, in 3D, Running with Scissors. Even worse, Alapalooza, The Essential Weird Al Yankovic. That's the harp-shaped box music video by Nirvana. Live at the Paramount Theater by Nirvana. Boulevard of Broken Dreams EP by Green Day. These are just singles by Gorillaz. Live and Loud by Nirvana. Infest by Papa Roach. Last Resort. I mean, it's a classic. That's just a dumb music video by Nirvana. A Hangover You Don't Deserve by Bowling for Soup. Straight Outta Linwood by Weird Al Yankovic. This is his most iconic album with the Rollin' cover, which is, I think it's titled Wide and Nerdy. Presents by Led Zeppelin. The song remains the same. The movie soundtrack by Led Zeppelin. Ain't Through the Outdoor, Led Zeppelin 3. The studio album collection by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Easy single by The Game and Kanye West. The Endless River by Pink Floyd. Obscure by Klaus. All-Star Smash Hits by Smash Mouth. Astro Lounge by Smash Mouth. Okay, I have a lot more, bro. Off the Deep End by Weird Al Yankovic. This is my favorite album from him because it starts off with Smells Like Nirvana. It's my favorite track on the album. In Utero 20th Anniversary Edition by Nirvana. All Out Live single, so I'm not gonna count the singles. I'm just counting. Also, if you're wondering what these are music videos, so I'm not gonna count those. I mean, I already said that before, and I'm not counting the singles because it just only has one track. The Path of Totality by Korn. In Utero by Nirvana. This is the 20th Anniversary Super Deluxe Edition. Oh no, it's the Super Deluxe, and this is the Deluxe Edition, not the 20th. Paranoid, I'm not counting the EPs. Nirvana, self-titled, that's just a greatest hits album. Nevermind, Super Deluxe. Save Rock and Roll by Fall Out Boy. Infinity on High, I do need to pick that up on CD, also by Fall Out Boy. All Killer No Filler by Sum 41. Half Hour of Power, I literally cannot speak, bro. Sum 41 by Sum 41. Bro, this is 1039 or 139. I'm just gonna say Smooth It Out Slappy Hours by Green Day. Bleach by Nirvana. Christ Illusion by Slayer. Show No Mercy by Slayer. Chaos AD by Sepultura. Which one is this? Point Blank by Nail Bomb. Proud to Commit Commercial. You can just read that. I'm not gonna say it out loud on YouTube because YouTube is probably gonna ban me. This is a live album, also by Nail Bomb. Not sure if I can show the album covers of this. Riddles All About Tonight, Abound Tonight by Sausage is like a side project that Primus's singer Les Claypool made. Same as with Highball with the Devil by Primus, not Primus, by Les Claypool and the Holy Mackerel. That's just a song from Slipknot's debut album. Incesticide by Nirvana. Greatest Hits Volume 1 by Korn. Paradigm Shift by Korn. Reality by David Bowie. Portrait of an American Family by Marilyn Manson. Which one is this? It always says music videos when it has an animated cover, bro. Iron Fist by Motorhead. Dead Again by Type O Negative. Cold Chamber, self-titled. The Essential Korn. Okay, I'm not sure if I can show the album cover of this. Surfer Rosa by the Pixies. Dish of the Day by Fool's Garden. Iconic track. World Coming Down by Type O Negative. Lamb's Anger by Mr. Oizo. This is just a... Okay, now I've just straight up chosen music here because when I was like 10, I used to listen to Apple Music on my iPhone. This is exactly this is exactly what I listen to, bro. Guerra Mundial by 31 Minutos. This is a live album. Rantocitos. I don't understand Spanish. I mean, I learned Japanese and German. Those are the only two languages that I know. 31. I'm not gonna butcher that. Same as with this. This is just a movie soundtrack. 31 Minutos, self-titled. The Least Worst Of by Type O Negative. Slow, Deep, and Hard by Type O Negative. I'm not sure if I can show the album cover of that. Origin of Feces by Type O Negative. That's the remastered cover. If you haven't seen what the original cover looks like, do not look that up. The Complete Roadrunner Collection by Type O Negative. Analog Worms Attack by Mr. Oizo. Flatbeat by Mr. Oizo. Led Zeppelin self-titled Deluxe Edition. Early Airs 1967 to 1972. Creation by Pink Floyd. It's a half-live album. In Concert by The Doors. In Utero by Nirvana. Which one is this? This has to be the complete studio albums by The Doors. The Doors. The Doors 50th Anniversary Edition. Private Music. My hand's getting really tired holding my phone. I don't know how to hold this. Private Music by Deftones. Ohms. Gore. I have a lot of... Okay, I have their full discography. Koi no Yokon. Diamond Eyes. Saturday Night Wrist. Self-titled. White Pony. Around the Fur. Adrenaline. Now we're going on to the Chevelle discography. Bright as Blasphemy. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nairatias. And the North Corridor. La Gargola. Hats Off the Bull. Sci-Fi Crimes. Vina Sarah. This Type of Thinking. Wonder What's Next. That's the album that I heard the most. Point 1. Now we're going on to Mudvayne's discography. Mudvayne, self-titled. The New Game. The beginning of all things to... Okay, that's a long title. The beginning of all things to end. And LD50. Now we're going on to Limp Bizkit. Still Sucks. Gold Cobra. Questionable Truth Part 1. Results May Vary. Chocolate Starfish. And I feel like I have way more. Okay, I have way more. All Hope Is Gone. All Hope Is Gone by Slipknot. American Idiot by Green Day. Animals by Pink Floyd. Atom Heart Mother by Pink Floyd. Bloody Kisses by Type O Negative. We got 2 Blur self-titled albums. Boston self-titled. Broken EP by Nine Inch Nails. The Brown Album by Primus. Business as Usual by Men at Work. The Cars, self-titled. Not sure if I said that in the video. Closer to God by Nine Inch Nails. That's Cracker Island by Gorillaz. D-Size, Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. The Vision Bell by Pink Floyd. Dookie by Green Day. The Downward Spiral by Nine Inch Nails. Early Years 1965 through 1967. Cambridge Station by Pink Floyd. The End of All Things to Come by Mudvayne. This has one of my favorite tracks, which is which one is it? Not Falling, which was used in the end credits of the 2002 horror movie Ghost Ship, which I have on DVD right there. Enjoy Incubus by Incubus. The Fall by Gorillaz. The Final Cut by Pink Floyd. Fixed EP by Nine Inch Nails. Fall the Leader by Korn. The Fragile by Nine Inch Nails. Frizzle Fry by Primus. Further Down the Spiral by Nine Inch Nails. G-Size by Gorillaz. Gorillaz, self-titled. The Great Escape by Blur. Houses of the Holy by Led Zeppelin. Humans by Gorillaz. In 3D by Weird Al Yankovic. I'm not sure if I said that in the video. I have way more over here. Music videos, which is Insomniac by Green Day. Yeah, whenever it says music videos, that means the album cover is animated. That's International Super Hits by Green Day. This one also has an animated cover art for Iowa by Slipknot, but for some reason it doesn't show it. Issues by Korn. Korn, self-titled. Remember Who You Are. LA Woman by The Doors. How many, bro? Like a Come Home by Gorillaz. Led Zeppelin, self-titled. 2, 3, 4. Life is Killing Me by Type O Negative. Life is Peachy by Korn. Live and Rare by Korn. Lost and Found by Mudvayne. The Magic Whip by Blur. Metal, Momentary Lapse of Reason. More by Pink Floyd. Morrison Hotel by The Doors. The Mountain by Gorillaz. MTV Unplugged in New York by Nirvana. The New Game by Mudvayne. Not sure if I said that in the video. The Nothing by Korn. The Now Now by Gorillaz. October Rust by Type O Negative. Park Life by Blur. Physical Graffiti by Led Zeppelin. Which one is this? Live at Pompeii by Pink Floyd. Piper at the Gates of Dawn by Pink Floyd. Plastic Beach by Gorillaz. Pocket Full of Kryptonite by Spin Doctors. Pork Soda by Primus. Pretty Hate Machine by Nine Inch Nails. Requiem Records by Forginner. Not sure if I said that in the video. Requiem by Korn. Results May Vary by Limp Bizkit. Running with Scissors by Weird Al Yankovic. Selling the Seas of Cheese by Primus. Sarsa Full of Secrets by Pink Floyd. I feel like, no. Saw 6 motion picture soundtrack. Shake It Up by The Cars. Show No Mercy by Slayer. Significant Order by Limp Bizkit. The Singles Collection by Gorillaz. The Slip by Nine Inch Nails. Slipknot, self-titled. Smash Mouth, self-titled. Smells Like Children by Marilyn Manson. The Soft Parade by The Doors. I have a lot more. Jesus, bro. Saint Anger by Metallica. Still by Nine Inch Nails. Still Sucks by Limp Bizkit. Suck on This by Primus. I consider that their debut album, but no, that's just a live album from them. System of a Down, self-titled. Take a Look in the Mirror by Korn. Tales from the Punch Bowl by Primus. They Can All Be Zingers by Primus. That's a little greatest hits album. Which one is this? Is this Think Tank? Yep, Think Tank by Blur. Thump Thumper by Chumbawamba, Umaguma by Pink Floyd, Undertow by Tool, Untitled by Korn, Untouchables by Korn, Volume 3 by Slipknot, Waiting for the Sun by The Doors, The Wall by Pink Floyd, We Are Not Your Kind by Slipknot, Wish You Were Here, 50th Anniversary Edition by Pink Floyd, With the Lights Out, that's a little box set by Nirvana, Yeezus by Kanye West, and yeah, that's all it is. Okay, 20 minutes. Oh my, look at that. Yep. That's my hand is really tired holding my phone. So that's all my CDs and that's all my digital music collection. Bye.